Triple the trouble or triple the fun? Probably the trouble.
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Quake. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we got Quake looking all quakey with his little buddies. Legacy United, he is a Deluxe Class Transformers. On this side of the box, we have the lovely Legacy artwork. On this side, we have Quake and Quake. Up top, Legacy United. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, and that's basically it for the packaging. Then moving right along, here we have Quake, our latest deluxe in this Legacy line that also happens to be United. And here he is in his robot mode. He is packed in robot mode. And a pretty nice looking figure here, but let's get in close so we can take a look now at the quaking crotch, at the quaking noggin. Whoop, there it is. So, very nice looking head sculpt here. Love the gold used on the face. Nice pop of color there. Red for the eyes. Overall, a nice looking sculpt there. For the helmets, got the Decepticon symbol, front and center. Now this figure is a heavy remold of the Legacy Skull Grin, so you'll see some parts that you recognize. Not a lot though, but you'll see some parts that you recognize. Overall, very interesting color scheme going on here. You got the tank treads for the shins, some gloss black toesies over at the back. He's got some stuff going on here. The quaking booty. You see the tank turret there on his back. And yeah, a pretty nice looking Quake. Now, articulation-wise, what have we got? I'm gonna tell you. So the head doesn't have a whole lot of range of movement. I can't tell if it's on a ball joint or not. I think it is. I want to say it is. But there's not too much wiggly waggly. He can't really look up. He can't really look down. The only thing you really get is rotation. Arms can rotate, can do a full 360, can move in and out. You got bicep rotation. Single jointed elbow, but you get more than 90 degrees of bend there. Nothing at the wrist. They move downward for transformation, if you need that for anything. You do have waist rotation. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. You can do the full splits. Got thigh rotation. You have 90 degrees, slightly over 90 degrees of bend up to the knee. As far as the feet, they can move up a little bit, move down ever so slightly, but you do have a lot of ankle tiltage. Now, as far as accessories go, he comes with his two little partners here. So we have Tip Top and we have Heater. And getting close on Tip Top here, you can see done all in purple, with a little bit of orange, red for the face, red there on the thighs, got an orange diaper. And you can see the gun barrel there, folded up on the back. These don't have any articulation other than the gun barrel flipping out. And for Heater, you can see done in black and blue with some red on the face, red diaper. And again, you got the double barrels folded up there on the back. And just for a quick comparison, here they are with the previous Target Masters that we have gotten, and you can see they are totally new molds. Even the gun barrels are totally new molds. So Tip Top and Heater are completely new Target Masters here, but you can see how all those look together. And transformation, as you could guess, is very simple. You just flip out the gun barrel, and voila, he is a gun. Flip out the gun barrels, and voila, he is a gun. They are guns. Hooray. Woo. Now, as far as Quake wielding his little buddies, a couple things you can do. Of course, you can plug one onto the other, make kind of a super blaster like that, if you wish. Of course, you can have him holding each one individually for all the pew pew bang bang, and all of that good stuff. Or you can take one and plug it to the underside of his hand and have this going on. This is how they show them in the instructions. So you can have that going on if you want to. As always, things you can do if you don't want to do it. And of course, these guys are Blues compatible. Yes, they are Blues compatible. So we can plug one in here. We can plug one in here. Do we have enough room? Not really, but we'll make it work. There we go. Okay. So we can do a big old quaking Oh yeah, you can't hold it up though. Yeah, you can bloosh the floor. Quake, it works. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Megs. Just so you can see how that works out. And here he is with Skullgrin, and again, they do share parts. Quake is again a heavy retool of Skullgrin. They do share parts, not a lot, but they do share parts. The like the bicep, forearm, and hands, those are shared. The feet are shared. I thought the chest was also shared, but no, the chests are new molds also. Just kind of done, and same form factor, but definitely remolded, as you can see. I think just some like structural stuff also is shared. I think like the back plates and whatnot. But yeah, they are kinda mold mates, kinda. So that is basically it for the robot mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to flip in the hands. Just flip those up, thusly and thusly. Then you want to take the chest and open this up. You now want to take this entire assembly here and bring it around. You want to take this turret, untab it, and just get that up and out of the way. So you kind of want to angle it so you can just kind of get everything lined up, and then you can close that all up like that. You're then going to take this bit here that holds the arms, and you're going to slide this up until it locks into place. You want to take the forearms and just rotate them in, and then the arms themselves will rotate in, and they will clip together right here. And there's also little tab slot connections right here, so you just kind of push that up and get that all situated like that. So the legs are kind of a tricky deal here, but what you want to do is you want to bend the knee like so. Then you want to take this section of the tread and bring it down, and then you want to take this section here and bring this out. Now what you want to do is you want to collapse all this up, and how you want this ending up is you want this to sit up like this, you want that to sit like that, and that's basically how you want that looking. The instructions were quite confusing about how to get all that situated, but that is how you want that looking when it is done. So once you have done that, you can take this section of tread and straighten it out, and then you can take the foot and flip it down like so. And you gotta take the section and rotate it around, and this will then go over the foot and just clip in right there like that. And that's how you end up with all of that looking. Second verse, guess what, is just like the first. So again, just bend that knee, bring this down halfway. It does have a little tab slot connection there, so just undo that, bring that down, separate this, and again, you just want to collapse all of these hinges. Basically bring this hinge up, bring this hinge up, and then bring this, it's a lot of, yeah. Just kind of collapse all this up so it ends up like that. Then you can straighten that out, flip down the toe, spin this around, up and over, and get that clipped in right there like so. And there you have the legs done, and now you can bring the two halves and snap them together, and that is good to go. So now what you're going to do is you're going to bring the body back at the hips here. Bring the body back at the hips like that, and then take all this and drop it down like so. Once you've done that, now you can drop everything back at this hinge right here. And you're going to have tab slot connections. There's also tabs that go into the sides right here as well. So make sure you have things straight and lined up. And just drop all that down, and if you have everything right, everything should just snap itself right into place like so. And then you just take this turret and just bring that down the rest of the way. Make sure you got everything nice and squozen, and there you go. There you have Quake in his tank mode. mode. Get a decent spin out of him, but there he is in his tank mode. And that is a chunky tank right there. That is just a boxy, chunky tank right there. But hey, I can work with it. Kind of a weird looking tank, but you know what? It's not horrible. It's not great either, but yeah, no. It is what it is. But that's getting close here. So we can take a look at the details. And we have the tank turrets. Some nice detail going on there. The barrel itself done in a nice gloss black. You can see the treads there. You get some nice molded detailing and everything else we've already seen, just in a different configuration. But yeah, just a big box of a tank. And yeah, there is the top, there is the bottom. There are no rolling wheels, so it cannot roll. It can slide. It can slide like tanks slide. Hooray for sliding tanks. And for comparison, again, here he is with Meg's big tank versus baby tank. And here he is with Skullgrin, and yeah, two totally different alt modes here. Now, you do share some of the transformation, like the upper body transformation is exactly the same, but the lower body is where things differ very much between the two molds there. But yeah, they're mold mates, kinda. Now, articulation-wise, in tank mode, the main cannon can move up a good ways. It can't move down, but it can move up. You can move this whole front section up if you want to. As far as rotation goes, you can get it moving a little bit before this kind of starts pushing up, and then things look kind of disjointed, and that's pretty much what you're going to get if you rotate it to that degree. So you can rotate it a little bit and still get it looking clean-ish. But hey, things you can do if you want to do it. Now, as far as his target master buddies go, they can store on the tank mode, and there are just two ports right up top. So you can plug one in, plug the other in, and there you go. You have a tank with even more cannons. Why not? Dare I say why not? And yes, the cannon, the main cannon, is Blues compatible as well. So you can plug one in and do a big old Blues. So there you have Quake, and yeah, not a bad figure, not a great figure, but not a bad figure. The robot mode looks really good. The tank mode is weird. This is a weird looking tank. Not the most elegant tank mode I've ever seen, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So it gets points for the robot mode, but it loses points for the tank mode. Still a solid figure though, so no complaints there. On the transformation, again, the upper body transformation is totally Skullgrin. The lower body engineering is quite interesting, so it does get points for that. But overall, in my opinion, it's just kind of a middle-of-the-road figure for me, just because the tank mode is, you know, the tank mode's not great. But those are my 2 cents. What are yours? So there you go. Now, I picked this up from BigBadToyStore.com. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. You can also check out the Legacy playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Quake. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.
You wanted to see me? Nah, Quake, yeah. I wanted to talk to you for a second. Here's the thing. First off, I just want to say you're a great soldier. Great. You're great at the killing. You do that really well. Definitely a trait I am looking for in a Decepticon soldier. But here's the problem. You're shooting our guys too. And I kinda need them. Starscream is debatable, but I need most of them is what I'm saying. Well, you know what they say. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. Yeah, we don't make omelets here, we make burritos. Well, how about burrito omelets? I'm listening.